go from a state where the Republicans lost by 7 points in a presidential election to winning by 19, I think is a pretty good turnaround. And we were very fortunate. We had great people. I think we were fortunate to talk about the kitchen table issues that people really care about: jobs and the economy, transportation, taxes, spending. And I do think that's a good model for Republicans to run on, is results-oriented campaigns and government. Talk about the things that people want. They want effective, efficient government that spends their tax money wisely and then allows them to use their God-given talents and free enterprise system to live the American dream. I really believe that's the secret to American democracy, and that's kind of the theme that I used during the course of the campaign. So I'm going to give a lot of tips to my friends. There's 36 governor's races in the country next year. I think with Chris Christie and I winning in New Jersey and Virginia, two states that went for President Obama, there will be a lot of people saying, well, what did you do? How did you do it? And I look forward to sharing some of those lessons learned that helped us.
What do you think you guys did especially well during that campaign?
A couple things. One is we identified early what were the important issues in the state, and they were all pretty much the economic, quality of life, pocketbook issues. We outlined detailed plans, not just rhetoric, but detailed plans on everything from transportation to energy to job creation, and we talked about them over and over again. No matter what the other side was doing, this is what we talked about. Secondly, I brought in very, very good people that were incredibly dedicated to the campaign. Thirdly, we made a key focus on grassroots effort, everything from knocking on the doors to making the phone calls, and it ended up we had more conservatives and Republicans turn out than the other side did. And fourthly, we used technology very effectively. We actually hired the company that did President Obama's text messaging program. They did such a great job, we hired them. We used great use of Facebook. We spent about 8% of our total advertising budget on online media, banner ads, things like that, that got to voters in a way that maybe they hadn't gotten to before. So I think it was a combination of things. And I think finally, my overall style during the campaign was to be positive, was to be upbeat. I think most people would say that we ran a reasonably positive campaign, especially when you got a down economy. People have getting enough bad news in the media and the newspapers. They want to say, well, how can our current next group of leaders make Virginia more prosperous and more and create new opportunities? And so we try to be as positive as we can about what a future Virginia looks like, and I think all those things help us.